I bet you. I think that's what it is. I think it's a Carl Jones album cover.
Carl Jones or Carl
Donnell. It's Case. The Case album cover.
You mean Donnell Jones?
Carl.
No, it's Carl Thomas.
Oh, Carl Thomas
and Donnell Jones.
Whatever.
You just combined the two people at the
same person. I'm missing you.
Case, man. You got a lot of R&B singers messed up.
Whatever.
That was Case.
I don't listen to all them cats.
Standing here looking out my window. Nights are cold, but I've have you. Right?
You're definitely more of an R&B fan than
150. We started at 150. Here, all right?
You talking to me?
I'm just letting you know when we started so we know when the hour hit.
All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, you like it. I love it. All right? I want no problem.
There you do.
You ever make somebody feel like they're doing too much and they're not?
Whoa. Calm down.
Bro, I'm not even saying anything. All right, man. It's your world, buddy. It's your world. I'm just...
Hey, I'm just on the autopilot. I'm just a passenger.
You like it, I love it, buddy. I'm like, all right, guy. I'm missing you.
That was a fantastic plate of chicken.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, man.
It was nice.
As we were talking in the first one, I was looking all the time. I was like, oh, he's enjoying that chicken over there. He's enjoying that. All right. Welcome back to another fucking fantastic episode of Lackaroni Chaz. Episode what number? 37.
18?
Thank y'all. What, 18?
Maybe.
Oh, we about to be an adult, huh?
I think so.
About to be an adult.
I think so.
All right. Thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode, rocking with us. We got the milk glasses in here. We got the C- Society citizens with the building up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and flash your emoji titties for us. Too much? Yeah, we got flagged immediately.
We just gotta start all over. Welcome back to another episode. We just gotta start there.
Yeah.
I never left. What's up, Shells? Yeah, man. I like this. Dion goes live. We do the podcast. You know, it's great.
Yep,
you guys gotta hop in the live of the podcast.
Your shirt is blending in with the couch, man.
It is, dog. What color is this? It's like some kind of cream gray.
Well, your
My shirt's supposed to be gray. I think
your shirt started off as white.
I think it's like a topaz color. Is it dirty?
Started off as white. And did his best in the washing machine.
No. My shirt's pretty dope though. Look at this. Look at this.
Speaking of this shirt right here,
do you get it?
I do. It's from the Olympics.
There you go.
It's dope. Speaking of, and I want to hear your thoughts on this.
I'm missing you.
Bad boys. Screenshot. So in the news, there was a young man, William Thomas, who was ranked 462 in the men's swimming team.
Yep.
He transitioned to be a woman.
Yep, went number one.
And to be Leah Thomas and ranked number one.
Yeah.
That reminded me of that shirt. So how do you feel about that?
That's trash.
That's trash. Yeah. How do you think, if you were the head of any of this, how would you fix this?
You know, I think and believe that transgender, I think you should do a count of measurement of estrogen to estrogen to what do guys have?
Testosterone.
There you go. I was gonna say masculinity, testosterone, and it should be a certain limit.
Okay.
And it should be whatever the organic limit may be on the levels of 100% women to 100% guys, right? And then if you transition and you fit within those limits, you should be able to compete.
That's a good suggestion.
For those who don't fit in those limits, you should have your own competition amongst other transgender people. So you should have a male, and then there's a male transgender, and then there's a female, and there's a female transgender. Races, leagues, whatever, you know, unless you fit into those categories, top or bottom of testosterone to estrogen. Because what you don't see is a lot of women transitioning to men and competing with men.
Right.
You don't see a lot of those, right?
Because it ain't gonna be the same. You're right. It won't be the same if it's like in NBA.
Right. So that tells me something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not saying that I'm sure there's some who are competing, but it's a big red flag to me when you go like, well, we don't hear the Leela Thompsons, vice versa, in the UFCs and doing well, or the swimming or a track and field. Like you just don't see those because just biologically,
men are faster typically.
They just have more muscle mass. Just
faster, stronger.
Right. It's just pure genetics. But nothing to do with how somebody identifies himself in those regards. So that's what I think. I think that there should be a transgender league for both. For
I thought
division,
of that.
one more for female.
I thought of that. Thank you. There should be 4 different leagues.
Yeah.
Male, female, female to male, and men to female. There should be 4 different types.
But especially right now, it's worth trying different things. But I think what stops it is that when somebody transitions to female, they identify as female and they want to be addressed as female, right? So then if you say someone who's transitioning isn't, if I say, oh, okay, we have to go into the transgender, but you go like, oh, well, I am female. And it's like, well, biologically, because I guess there's a difference between sex and gender, right? So then you would just have to further, this is the sex of males and this is the sex of gender sports. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if that's the case,
I like that.
Then you have to go, okay, this is for the male sexes and this is for the female sexes because that's biological.
Right.
So you can separate it that way. But I think it's the male-female talk that's getting people upset.
Yeah.
So you just have to kind of further define things right now. I mean, especially when things are being defined and you go, okay, great. Let's further define what exactly are we talking about.
Right.
Because then, I don't want my daughter growing up and having to fight a dude who's boxing or fight a guy who's, in wrestling.
Who identified.
Yeah. Because even with the girl, with Leela, I was like, she ain't got no titties.
Who was this?
That was a swimmer.
That's her name.
Leela, right? You said. I don't know. You read it.
I forgot it.
But even with her, I'm like, is the package still there? Like, I need to know how much estrogen are we taking?
Yep, Leah Thomas.
Yeah, Leah. So that's what I think in a nutshell. I'm like, well, you just have to keep furthering. Especially right now, bro. Now that we're talking about everything, great. Let's talk about it. Let's come up to an agreement. What will make people happy? And then eventually, I mean, I'm not trying to argue people's identity, right? You can identify whatever you want to identify as. But when it comes to, because I want people to be able to compete, but you also want it fair,
right? Because you gotta understand, like in the WNBA, I would say there's probably, this is a high number. I would say 20% of the WNBA can dunk. Right?
20%?
You think so?
No.
You think it's less than that?
Yeah. 20?
20.
No.
You think it's less than that? What do you think? What's the percentage?
Like less than 5.
Less than 5.
Yeah. How many WNBA?
I was being generous.
You were super generous.
I was being generous.
I can't say I've seen 20% women dunk like that.
That's what I'm saying is like there's something genetically different about our body.
I seen Brittany Griner.
Right. Barely, right?
Right.
And it's like slid in.
What's her name? Who first did it? Leslie
Nielsen. Lisa Leslie.
I don't know if Rebecca Lobo ever did it. I can't tell the time
Candace
she did.
Thomas.
Probably Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
Candace Thompson.
Yeah. They talking up in here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I apologize, y'all.
Ignoring the chat.
Transgender. Everyone agrees it's bullshit. Transgender.
She had their own category.
Athletes have their own category.
Go ahead.
The particular athlete met those estrogen levels already. That's why he was allowed to swim with the women. Oh, but they grew and developed as a man, so he has the bugger lugs.
Oh, yeah. That's
bigger lungs. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, once you go from 450th to first, that's a red flag, bro. Okay, this isn't even fair.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because when you start lifting weights,
Instant change.
yeah. So when you start lifting weights, you start getting more testosterone.
Testosterone?
Yeah.
I don't know if you start getting more of it from lifting weights or not, but you can inject testosterone. You can inject estrogen, right? You can take estrogen. You can take those things.
But what if it wouldn't be in a discussion if he was still losing? Right?
No, if he was still losing, it wouldn't be a huge. But also now, because you get all this attention, certain things come your way, good and bad.
What's so good?
I mean, your name is all over the news. So if somebody wants to endorse you, you can do that. If there's LGBTQ, etc., wants to endorse you, they can. There's so many different companies, so many different people who go, great, we support you. Right, we have your back because of what you had to go through. We don't want you to feel like you're going this alone. I wouldn't be surprised if Nike gives them a contract soon enough, and makes somebody the face of something because it's a good look in one aspect, but it's a bad look in the sense of competition to the others. And I remember that video of her beating the other girls, because I'm being very politically correct here. All the other girls shook her hand, and it was a cordial thing, but I'd have been hot. Yeah. I'd have been pissed. I might work my ass off, fam. Right. And you went from 450 to number one? Yeah. I'd be super upset. And
it's also the same thing happened. It's an old video, but it was a man who transitioned to a woman and was in UFC.
Yeah, some MMA.
Right.
Not UFC, but some kind of mixed martial arts.
Right. And it crushed somebody's skull, right?
Yeah. Damn near killed her.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, I would look at those things and try to separate them, and you gotta
go to like the LGBT community and be like, what do you got your chest?
Well, there's no rules and regulations right now, because if you say no, this person can't compete, and then it's like, oh, you're going against an entire LGBTQ. Right. And it's like, can't y'all separate? We're just going against the transgender part of this. And it's not that we're going against transgender. It's like in the fair place of competition. Right. It's just like, we got to talk about this some more. Right. There's got to be some more.
We're not going against the L, G, and the B. It's more of the...
It's just the T. It's just the T. Because you have to really look at it. You got to be like, bro, that's...
Q, you can come over here as well.
There's no doubt that there's an advantage. Yeah. There's a physical advantage. To ignore that is crazy.
Because if LeBron James transitioned to a woman.
He's already the best. If you took some scrub, this is mean to say, but Candace Parker was married to this cat, Sheldon Williams. Remember him? Yeah. He was a scrub. He was a bitch. He'd be the number one best WNBA player ever. 100%. There's cats who get washed out the league.
John Sally right now, at the age of 67, transition to a woman, he would be the number one.
He can't be 67.
He's not 67?
Rick Fox, would be amazing right now.
You gotta say a name that somebody's kind of like. I remember.
You know what's funny? People think Rick Fox was a great player.
He was a great player.
No, Rick Fox was a solid role player.
I'm thinking of Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher's not a great player. He's a good solid role player.
But you know his name though.
Yeah, well that's the thing. They go like, well, this guy Rick Fox got way more attention for being handsome than he did for being a great basketball player.
He's the least ranked.
What was Rick Fox's most memorable role play?
Top 1,000.
What was his most memorable play? Huh? What was his most memorable?
He was like...
What's Derek Fisher's most memorable play?
The 3-pointer.
The 0.4 seconds. Yep. What's Robert Ory's most memorable play?
Oh, he got a couple of them.
What's Rick Fox's?
If I Google...
What's John Sally's?
That's my man!
John Sally I like because he was with the Pistons when they won, so I got no problem with him. But
I think it has to be a player that got the most rings, but who's on the bench the whole time. Like, you think Bill Russell got the most rings? Have you heard of Clarence Thomas? He been on 57. he has been on every single.
Want me to check in? Still going strong.
He hasn't played a game, but he's been on the bench. Luckily, he's the good luck charm.
That's fine.
Yeah. Let's read something good. You can go to Shanna. The thing is,
even if they fit in those limits, the bone structure is already there, and I'm all for the LGBTQ, but competing is different. I agree. The ladies that transition into men can't compete on that level. They can't physically keep up with them, man. Right? Mm-hmm. Change my age so I can dunk on some 13-year-olds.
Can you identify?
Hilarious.
Could you be as a child and it'd be like Sir, your child, you're drunk.
Bro,
I identify as 21
There was a thing about that, talking about people who were adults talking about their relationship with kids, and they're like, well, I identify as a child. I beat your childlike ass.
Yo!
Then some grown man came up to my daughter. I like you. Do you like me? Check box yes, no, or maybe.
I identify as a child.
Get your ass.
They doing
whooped,
it age wise.
Get your ass whooped, kid. I got no sympathy there. Zero. Let me tell you what. I have a little sympathy for pedophiles. Let me tell you where it's at.
Okay, keep talking.
All right. So, from what I understand, and I don't know fully, okay, but it doesn't seem like you would choose to like children, okay? And this is from somebody who doesn't I'm not inside a pedophile's mind.
Okay.
Okay? But I can't understand why, because there was somebody talking about like, oh, pedophiles, like we can't help the way we think. Maybe there's some imbalance. But I can't imagine somebody choosing a life where you're vilified for like when you like children. You know what I mean? So that's like people do it in the dark and the shadows. Right. So I'm really but yet it's so popular around the world that there are people who love like kids like that. So I'm like, yo, it's gotta be something wrong with these people.
What do you think is the attraction of?
I have no idea.
So I'm trying to break down a child versus an adult. Two things that I can think of. Trying to be in the mind of a pedophile is the fact that they like inferior, like I can tell you what to do,
like the helplessness.
Yeah, as in like, oh, I'm your daddy. Like I'm more smarter than you. There's somebody that's probably been abused as an adult, and some woman has told them they're stupid, you're not good enough, you blah blah blah. If I go the opposite way, I can be the superior person over
the dominant one in some sense.
That and it's like I like this. Now I have more money, I can buy her things, I can make this child happy. That or they have an extremely small penis. And only human could be attracted by that is in a smaller child.
Somebody who doesn't know.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I hope to God that it's something wrong with their brain. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hope in some way that it can't be, because there are just predators out there. And who probably feel like that. Right. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely probably that in a lot of different places. There is no way ever, dog, I've seen a child and been like, ooh, sweet thing. Male or female.
There's been children that you find out there was children. It's like, what?
Oh,
no.
And different thing, like when you find somebody who's 17, you're like, she look like a grown up.
Right.
Different thing than finding a child for sure. But I understand that also. Yeah. Because
I've been to a couple of my daughter's schools. I'm like, that girl, ain't no way she is. Ain't no way.
This is
why this is an adult.
This is why I watch MILF and mature porn. Because I want to make sure no one's close to being 17 or 18. I hate seeing women like because people are fucking barely legal and shit.
That's a sick human.
Come on, dog.
That's a sick. I mean, of course, it's just categories because it's completely illegal to actually do that.
Is she 18? You're like, yo, that's what you guys are into? That's insane.
I mean, I'm not justified again, but what if you were the...
I identify as a high school senior? I'm still slicking my hair back. Still Fonzie on the Happy Days? Hey, I never lost it, baby.
What if you were a production company and they was like, all right, let's take a look at the numbers. Ebony Porn is at 30%. The big BBC is doing pretty good. But look at this. The barely legal is skyrocketing 300%. Yeah. I think we should kind of go in that category. Or do you think we should try to like diversify our portfolio?
We should get rid of that.
Well, you know these girls are actually 23, 24.
I don't give a fuck.
But we're just labeling it as that.
I don't give a goddamn, sir.
We should get rid of that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. But that's technically people that's selling like Top Ramen. You know it's bad for people. It is 100% bad for people. They're like, hey, we should end this company. Like, should we though?
I don't know if it's quite the same thing.
It is. It's like you are killing people with sodium. Like, I think we should change this. You'd be like, we're not shoving it in their face. They're choosing to eat this top ramen.
I think there's a slight difference.
A slight difference.
But yeah. I really like just always hope like yo, there's got to be some medical condition and these cats can't really like to catch a predator. Mm-hmm. When the cats would be up on there and being like, yeah, oh, you were gonna meet 13-year-old? Nah, my son was on the computer. Like, yo,
they be able to look like they come in like the dude from Matrix. Who was? Where's my?
Hey, kids,
Kennedy. And you know what? The most embarrassing thing, man. I put my mind in like a booty call, like a one night stand booty call. Imagine a girl you met online, who's actually legal. All right, you get there, and it's a whole party. Like, surprise, we got another one. Like,
what's the surprise?
No, you right. As in like. We got another horny man coming over thinking he about to get some pussy. And we got him now. We look at him. He got the sweatpants on.
I'm like, hey. Why?
We're a YouTube company.
How mad would you be? Y'all play too much, man. I thought I found love and shit. I thought I found love. I was looking... Yo. My wife just died.
Yo!
This is the first time anybody's made me smile in years.
We gotta break this down and act this out. You sure you coming over, Chaz?
Hey, man, I will be there, baby.
Okay.
I can't wait to see you.
Because you know, I came all the way to Los Angeles in my hotel at the Hilton.
I'm going to put that thing on you.
To meet you.
I've been doing squats. I've been taking blue chews, ginseng.
Come on upstairs. I'm in room 307.
And I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Ding dong. You coming in like with chocolate?
Where's my...
we got him.
Hey,
we got him.
Yeah, okay, y'all got me. What's y'all?
Yeah, look,
Where's Letitia?
She's in the back, but how do you feel right now?
I'm shocked. Where is she?
This is a surprise, man. She's never gonna give you any vagina. This is just a prank to show people how horny men in Los Angeles are.
Y'all playing this? Y'all just playing this to be getting cats?
You're live on Instagram and Facebook.
I talk to her every day for 6 months.
I know, idiot. She does this all the time. She has a whole Patreon. She has a YouTube channel that does this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just go. Y'all shouldn't do this, man. People really get their hearts broken here, man. Man, y'all can't be doing this to people.
Dude, I would have to strike people.
Y'all really? How sad you? This is all online, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Okay. Let's go back up.
Yeah. I was trying, because I know our subject wasn't even, this is still the transgender talk.
Wait a second. Let me tell you also, bro. It's not a matter to me if the subject is tough. There's tough subjects out there. There's tough subjects out there. No subject is off the table. I don't ever want to go on a thing where we're off the table of talking about things, whether people are uncomfortable about them. It's real life stuff.
Yeah.
And me and you,
we don't stray away.
We've always had an understanding that we can talk about things
uncomfortable and to be respectful.
Exactly. And if people don't like that, they don't have to watch. But it's not a change the subject thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
I know a lot of things are a touchy subject, and I learned how to tread lightly on knowing that this could be the trauma to someone.
Right.
So I try to understand my thoughts, but also be in the position of this could be triggering.
Right. No doubt.
But I don't stay away from it, though.
No. And we're definitely not going to stay away from it on this.
Yeah.
We've never even had to talk about that, and we understood that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But they're talking about the child.
I understand. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
They're talking about transgender.
No, I'm definitely talking about any pedophilia talk or whatsoever. I've seen comedians do jokes about pedophilia, rape, molestation. I've seen cats make light of their own trauma, and then you're allowed to have a conversation about it.
Because you can't stray away from it. I mean, I remember on Daddy Issues, because I watch it, because I follow, support you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Dion.
The girl or guy who called in about her uncle who touched her or something like that, and what she should do or he should do.
Right. That was just last week. We just talked about it.
Right. And that was a touchy subject. I was like, I'm glad you guys did not stray away from it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that was inappropriate. That's the one I give you guys. But yeah, no, it should be real, bro. And if somebody's going to talk about it, they definitely want to not make them feel ashamed.
Gotta attack that bull by the horn.
I'd definitely be better like, oh, this person, I'm not going to ignore that. Like, nah, bro, sympathy's out there for damn sure. Right. My biggest fear.
And that's what therapy is.
Right.
You have to address it.
It's your biggest fear that someone does something to your daughter.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not
and they don't answer, and then your daughter doesn't talk to you about it.
Right. Absolutely. All right.
Okay.
That's it. I said my piece. There's a company out there that actually makes child sex dolls for pedals.
Yo!
What?
Yo!
Where is this company, bro?
Yo!
This needs to be shut down. How is that even illegal? How is that even legal?
Zup. Yo, why? Zup.
That's crazy, bro. Yes, we're stopping. So exactly what I'm talking about. It's been happening since the beginning of time. Indeed, it's never going anywhere. You're 100% right, and this is it. There's no help for a pedo. Throw them off on the desert island and let them fend for themselves. Hey, I agree with you. Who's Kane? Who's Kane? I agree with you. Some of them do actually have their brain wired wrong, but that's a small percentage of them, and they would know it's wrong, but they can't help but to sexualize them. I got sympathy for that aspect. Yeah. More so if it's something you can't help. Dion said, Saeed. They started roasting you out the person's messages, everything. They're gonna be mean yet hilarious. Yeah, I'd be hurt. That would suck. And you going viral. If that went viral, bro. If you were doing that and then you just see yourself in the news all the time, you're at the bar drinking your sorrow away.
Hey, you're the guy that went viral. You had the sweatpants on.
You're Lonely Lance, right?
You came in with the little gift bag, the lube, and yo, they had so much fun with you, man.
And they had a great time. I know I was really in on it the whole time. I knew, this is the thing we do.
They paid you a SAG rate.
Can I get another one if you fall off the bench? That was a good one, Chaz. It was inappropriate. I'm sorry.
It was a good one.
Back at it like we never left. So, what's up, news? What's happening? Ips and Big Man. Which one are we?
This guy right here, dude. This guy.
It's for those small percentage that sex doll company cares for, so they can get their fix without hurting anyone. Fuck that. You might get more women though. Oh, maybe the sympathy chicks. Yeah.
Oh, let's do a fake.
Oh.
A fake staged Chris Hansen booty call sketch. Right?
Wait. Fake stage Chris Hansen.
So I mean the whole you really thought you was gonna come here and get some vagina? And like that's the Chris Hansen thing.
Uh-huh.
To catch a booty call.
To catch a booty.
To catch a booty call.
Man, people really that's the whole catfishing thing. People really
I mean,
you ever catfish somebody?
100%.
Why?
100%.
Why? How'd you do it?
I told you this story numerous times.
Did you? I need more details. Oh, you did tell me this story.
Yeah.
Did the people know? Have they heard the story?
No, I'll tell them.
Cain Velasquez. Yeah, that's right. The UFC fighter. He beat up a pedo.
Oh, yeah.
Or killed him.
So I would say 2005. Mm-hmm. One of my good friends, she sent me a pic randomly. I don't want to explain the joke, but she sent me a dick pic that was like, if you don't get here now, I'm going to have my cousin Clarence fuck the shit out of you. Right? and it was a picture of a random guy. It wasn't her cousin, but this dude's dick was a problem. It was monstrous. Standing up limp to his knees, right?
Oh, you're hilarious, bro.
So this is when Craigslist was popping. I knew I couldn't post this on MySpace. I couldn't post this on Facebook or anything. So I had to post it on Craigslist. And I had said, and I titled it, "Which one of you ladies want to be a part of this party tonight?" or something like that. I don't know. And then my emails flooded with women. Flooded. I'm talking at least 700. 700 emails. Here, daddy, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. Penis, dick. Titties. It was a bunch of that, right?
You got a lot of dude requests.
No. I mean, I got some, but not numerous.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I would if y'all follow me on Instagram, I'll show y'all the picture. I DM you the picture. Because she randomly on my birthday.
You still got this picture?
No. So on my birthday, remember the girl who's sitting right here? Vertina.
Yeah.
She was like, "Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Happy birthday." So I was like, "Yo, this is the picture that literally changed my life." In the worst word. Okay. I ain't got to the punchline, y'all. So she sent me the picture recently. So yeah. So from that, talking to a gang of women, just forcing them to say and send me things. I'm like,
forcing them?
Not forcing you. But like, hey, I mean, if you really want it, send me something.
To catch a Dion.
No, not saying forcing it. Was that forcing?
Dion said something what you working with.
Come on, man. I didn't say force.
Whole creep.
Come on, brother.
Something what you working with, baby. That might show you a little.
Is that forcing? What is that called?
You're definitely leading the witness. Yeah. That's right. Send me them
if you really want to see it,
let me see why I should come over there.
If you really want to see it, sweetheart, show me how bad you want it. Send me another angle. You want to see a different angle? I can't. I just flipped the picture. How about this angle? Let me crop it closer.
Dude, green screen is dead. You put anything behind it. I'm at the ocean slapping a dolphin with it.
Oh God. So whoa. So yeah. So I'm sending it to a bunch of women. Mm-hmm. Then they started to kind of weed off. They started to kind of like go through the playoffs of talking to me. You know, they started like, 100, 50, 25, started going down. Then I had like me a top 3.
Okay.
That I talked to a lot. Mm-hmm. Like I'm talking email back.
How long? How long is this span?
This is like 7 months.
7 months.
7 months talking to girls. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? Did you get that job? That's crazy. Yeah, follow that. Blah, blah, blah. Some of them follow me at MySpace at the time. Mm-hmm. Follow me on MySpace.
They're just like, yo, this cat got this monster.
Yeah. So now I forgot how we even met. I forgot how we even met.
Okay.
One girl's from Arizona.
Okay.
And then one girl's in Diamondback.
Okay.
Is it Diamondback? Mm-hmm. Diamondback, yeah. Mm-hmm. One in Diamondback. Now those are my top 2 girls that I was talking to.
So you lost the third one.
Yeah.
Okay. She fell off.
Yeah.
Down to 2.
Girl in Arizona flew in.
Oh, snap.
She said, "Hey, I'm in town with my aunt. We should hook up."
I want to see what that dick
do. We never talked about the dick.
Hilarious.
We ain't talked about the dick since like.
So you forgot.
I forgot how we met.
That she was packing his meat.
I forgot how we met. All right? You ready for the punchline, right?
Yeah.
So she was like, "Hey, I'll be there for a week." This whole week I didn't see her. We just kept going back via text message and stuff. Mm-hmm. Last day she said, "Hey, I'm leaving in the morning. Can I come by? To see you?" I'm like, "Yeah, 100%. This girl came over with a trench coat and lingerie. Right? Immediately said, let me see it. I'm like, yo.
Did you remember what it was? Or you still didn't remember?
Well, she said, let me see it. She was reaching for my belt buckle.
Right.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. She's like, I want to see it.
But did you remember that picture?
No. She's like, see what? She was like,
this.
it was her screensaver. She's like, this. And I was like, yo, you got that on your screensaver? I'm like, hell yeah. It reminds me every time while I'm talking to you. Now I am limp biscuit. I cannot compete. I have been thrown into the wolves.
What'd you do?
Never been so embarrassed in my life.
That's hilarious.
And the thing is,
Dan was like,
I'm 25 at this time, I don't know. And I can rock with the best of them. I'm blessed. I could not get hard at all.
hold on. Wait a second.
In my head, I said, oh boy, I cannot get up. I cannot get up at all.
Oh my God. So what'd you do? What'd you do?
I had no choice.
You didn't try to explain your penis?
No. I had the choice in my head. Like, I have to turn myself on.
I just had some blood pressure pills.
Hello, nigga, that's another fun line. I had no choice. I had to go down on it, right?
Okay.
I had to go down on it because this random woman.
You had to go down on her.
I didn't have to, but I had to go down on her. Went down on her. Still not hard. I'm still trying to jack myself off on my knees, like, come on, buddy.
Come on,
brother. Don't do me like this.
If he was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to go in there and embarrass myself? We can't compete with that.
Can't compete with that. I had the picture of the hotel looking at me as he's like trying to coach me on, like, you motherfucker. And then she's like, okay, let's put it in. And she wanted to suck it.
You did the key shuffle. Oh, you meant she wanted
to suck it. And she said, I am big limping, spending cheese. And I can't, like, it was a fragile, flaccid, it had no bulge in it. It was like, wake me up. Wake me up.
Yeah.
So embarrassed. She said, what the fuck is this? I quote, I've told your story numerous times.
Bro, she didn't really say that.
Stuck in my brain for years.
She was like,
the fuck is this? It was a point of disappointment. I was like, what? What? I'm sorry. I'm on coke. That's all I had. That's all I had to say. What makes you limp? What? I'm sorry. I'm on coke. I'm on coke. She said, and she had this face like, coming downstairs, aunt. Left her aunt downstairs.
She left her aunt downstairs.
Yep.
To go get some.
Yep. Never got hard. Never got up.
Love it. This was a great story.
Yeah, y'all had to DM if y'all want to see the pictures. I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I said y'all.
I'm just saying they were just like, show us a picture.
Yeah, I'll show y'all the picture. It's an old pixelated picture because like 2005.
Oh, that's so funny, bro.
But that story didn't end right there.
Okay.
So to redeem myself.
Okay.
Remember, one girl's from what?
Diamondback.
Arizona.
That was the one who flew out?
Yeah.
Okay. Arizona.
Other one's in Diamondback.
Okay.
So now I'm like, hey, I'm ready to see you in Diamondback.
Okay.
She's like, are you coming for real? I'm coming for real.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm ready.
He said, I'm bringing that meat, girth.
I text me the address. Mm-hmm. Drove out there, whole time doing this. Gotta stay hard. Gotta stay hard. Gotta stay hard. I'm going to redeem my night. I am not going to go out like this. Mm-hmm. I go in there, 3 girls.
In there?
3 pink toes. 3 white girls. They catfished me.
Oh.
I was a king of white girls back in Ohio.
Okay.
But out in LA, I've never been with a white woman.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, So y'all catfished me. It doesn't matter. It's still Buzzy. Right?
Oh wait, so you thought they were black?
I thought they were black.
They were showing you a woman like black.
Yes. so A.
What?
It was not them. It was not the girl I thought it was.
Yeah.
And it was 3 girls.
Yeah.
They blew the picture up. It was like a bachelorette party.
Wow.
The picture is blown up on a wall.
So they had a whole celebration for your penis. That's not yours.
Couldn't get it up.
Here we go.
Couldn't get it up again. Couldn't get it up again, yo. It was a pressure.
Yeah.
That nigga said.
And there was 3 of us. He was like, "This should be a great night."
And I said, "How about y'all start it off?" They started it off.
Okay.
I thought by seeing this is gonna be the time of my
Your
life.
dick was like, "Hey, let's get."
Now that the coast is clear, let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, Dion, down here.
What's up, man? What is it? You gotta get high.
Hey, it's Dad. Oh, why they busy? Let's go. Can we just go? I just want to go home.
Hey, Dion, where you going? It's the goddamn coke. It's the goddamn coke again. What do you mean again? Oh, it's a trauma. It's a trauma. Oh, God.
Yeah, so we're doing this.
Hey, man, can we just go? Can you just beat me?
I'm sorry. I've been a bad boy. Just beat me. It's time for the DV. Oh, God. Yo, I drove out the Diamondback.
Oh, bro. So
For
did you do any business with the 3? Nothing?
nothing.
They didn't even offer to...
I did not want them to see it. I didn't want that. What the fuck is this? From 3 different Pintos.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
they
man.
held you as the black savior, bro.
Oh,
they
man.
had your penis picture up like it was like Jesus on the cross.
And then what makes it worse? Is on Craigslist, they flagged me as in like, this guy is a liar. He is a liar. Do
Bro.
not listen to what he says.
It's a girl, he has dick for all of us.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's a great catfish story.
That's the word. I'd never do that again.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. If y'all want to see the pictures, I DM it. She just sent it to me maybe, my birthday, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, that's
She just
funny.
sent that picture to me, so it's still on my phone.
That's hilarious, bro. That's great.
She said, dick fish. Yeah. Spicy Original's funny.
You should have popped the blue chew. Indeed. Filth fillet over there. Dog, that's crazy. Dion, you're so funny, bro.
Oh, ooh, they talking a lot. Hold on, I'm seeing the end of
We
this.
missed all this.
Oh, what?
Let's go back. Hold on. Wait. I have a thing. Oh, okay.
Sheesh.
Okay, wait. We saw some of this. Back at the
Oh.
left, sympathy. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have a theory. What if present-day pedos are just the result of their ancestors? Back in the day, it was accepted. Little girls would marry at 12. That's very true. But times have changed. And now, Dion got me ready to leave my job to be a camera operator. Any advice?
Man, talk to me in DMs.
Okay. Married at 13. Zoop to Candace Muhammad. The real issue is if they're attracted to prepubescent kids, but there might be something behind that back when you were considered an elder if you reach your 30s.
Prepubescent.
Great granny had 12 children by she was 21. Good Lord. I can never have done that. Yeah, me neither. That's crazy. Not her having it on her phone as a screensaver.
What?
He said not her having it. They were into that.
Yeah, screensaver.
This is the best catfish story ever. Indeed, Zoop. I'm just saying, show the pic. Right, Chandler? You guys, Jesus, dick thirsty in here. Show the pic. Show the pic.
A couple guys in here.
Dion, dick, fish, leg. Great. What's up, Angel S?
companionship.
Should have popped the blue cheek and took them all down. Fistful of egg. Not the pink toes. I didn't know pink toes meant white girls until I think you and Ben was talking about it one day. And I said I had never heard that. I'm from Michigan.
Yeah.
Never heard that. Dion definitely had daddy issues once upon a time. You can go up ahead and hit my DM. Jesus, sound like Hannah. I was trying to hunt this guy down.
That's funny. But yeah, we also call them snow bunnies.
Mm-hmm. The snow bunnies I've heard, not the pink toe, like pink toe.
Pink toes, baby.
That's crazy.
I was the king of pink toes. You know why?
Why?
You been with a white woman, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your percentage? Is that none of my business?
Percentage as far as what?
It's like from like if you had a scale.
Only one.
Oh, you only had one white girl?
Two, I think.
You think you don't know what she was? She was other?
No, I just remember like I wasn't quite in LA, but I had one out here I messed with for a while, and then it was one other one. I think we had a one night thingy, and then the rest have been black, and then until recently with Yo.
Well, she's not white.
Well, I'm talking because she's Latina. Okay. That was my outside of black. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But then every girl I messed with was black except for 4. Yeah, I think. 2 Latinas. I had an Indian girl, but I blew that one. So. Yeah. Anyways, still sad about it.
Or just
no.
Back in Ohio, from the age 16 to 19 was problematic. I was a king of the pink toes, bro.
You were like, I'm
knocking them down
solely with the Caucasian women.
No. Okay, it wasn't like exclusively.
Mix. Okay.
No. So I tell you what, I had a job at the age of 16 at this place called MCL Cafeteria in Kettering, Ohio.
Kettering.
Yes.
Cool.
Kettering, Ohio. My whole circle was white people.
Okay. I've been there before.
I was only working with white people. And I was their first black everything.
Yeah. I've been that guy.
They was asking me questions. I heard the rumor. Is it big?
Yes.
Is it you wear size
true.
what?
Yeah.
Can you come to my party?
I could.
And I was just like, their token, let's see what it's about. Black guy. Me and my boy, we were just taking them down. Yeah. It wasn't like I want to start a relationship. It was just like, sure, by all means, if you guys are going to serve me literally a purpose, my mom was like, stay the hell away from them white girls.
My mom too.
Because if something happens, you're going to be the reason. I'm like, Mom, you just hating on my nuts. Sure enough, a friend of a friend got caught with a white girl he was at the white girl's house. Dad came in with the double barrel.
What?
Yep. Took his shoulder off.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. And then
how old was homie?
My age.
What? The teenager?
Took his shoulder off. Yep. And they said even though they were together having sex, Dad said it was breaking and entering.
Of course she's gonna say that.
And the guy went to jail.
The girl went for it. She agreed.
And he said, you better. And then my mom said, stay away from no white girls. I'm like, you gotta tell him stay away from me. You can't make me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
And then I'm gonna tell you something that's very vulnerable.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
I want you to be open-minded, man.
I'm open-minded.
All right?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You're going to be open-minded, all right? I don't want y'all judging me, okay? At the age of 16, 17, I've never said this out loud.
Okay.
I had my car for the first time.
Okay.
Just got a car.
Okay.
I had a little thing, like a good 2-month spurt.
Okay.
Of buying prostitutes.
Okay. Why would I judge this?
Because I felt like...
I encourage prostitute buying.
Man, I was getting tips at MCL, getting cash. And the prostitution was super cheap. It was like $40.
How was it high quality women?
Oh, no, of course not. No, and they knew that I was children. A couple of them was like, "How old are you, boy?"
Old enough.
Look at the mustache.
I'm $40 old.
I'm $40 old. God damn it! It's gonna be the same amount if I was younger.
$40.
Because it felt so powerful. A 17-year-old kid talking to a 45 woman, talking about, "Hey, you better."
She was 45.
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Her skin wasn't.
Was it the same woman every time?
No, it was a little strip. It was a little strip. And I was like, man, this is Gucci. I ain't got to take her to the movies. I ain't got to take her to the, out to eat.
You wind up saving money.
And I get to have sex with her all one swoop.
All in the
I
car.
don't even know her name.
Yeah.
After a while, I was just like.
Protection?
Yeah, of course. Oh, God. Yeah, I never went raw.
Yeah.
I was like, you got 7 kids, Dion? Say what? Yeah.
All in Kettering. Yeah, that's wild.
But
I never got a prostitute, man.
Yeah.
Wow, I miss a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, you don't want that life. This is what made me stop because I was losing time because you gotta find the right one, and it started becoming judgmental. You be driving around like. You see other niggas looking for him like, hey. you driving like, oh no, don't pick her up. Ah!
This is how people become pimps. You be like, man, they ain't doing it right. Let me find my own hoes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm losing gas. I should have been home an hour ago. What made me really stop buying these prostitutes is. I wanted this girl so bad. She was thick. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. I literally waited until she came back because somebody had picked her up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is disgusting.
No. Yeah.
And I was like, and then when she came back, I was like, I know he had your way with you, man. Mm-hmm. I wanted the experience of I was your first client.
Yeah,
today.
you gotta have the. What time do you start your shit?
And I drove home like, what are you doing? Let me go ahead and beat off to this magazine because porn wasn't introduced.
Yeah,
to
it was. Yeah, magazines were heavy still.
So.
Yep.
So that's my.
I don't have any great stories, bro. I'm like, I got anything?
I be living life, yo.
Yeah, you do.
That's what the filth came from, man. My 16, 17-year-old version
Dion.
No judgment, but you gonna laugh? Y'all ain't laughing.
I'm so glad my mom was one of those who said, as long as the guy treats you good, I don't care what race the guy is. Hey, appreciate that. Remember McDonald's Thot box? That got some, what? They got me some back in the day. A Thot box. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Shells. Yeah, I'll check your past. It's hilarious. What Shanna Hannah shouldn't be talking.
Man, I've heard you heroin and PCP. You know descriptions and stuff.
What is a thought box? Because I think a thought, as in was it those holes over there?
Yeah.
Or these holes?
Such a horrible name.
Yeah, man.
Because you break down the actual meaning. Like, hey, look at that hole over there. Hey, look at that hole over there.
Crazy. I never heard of that. What's that shit? So yeah, great question, Spicer. We all want to know, and she's typing away, what a thought box is. At McDonald's? That's what I'm thinking. How'd that get you some? That got me some back in the day. Big Mac and burgers, hella fries, and nuggets.
Oh, if somebody bought you that, you was like, okay, pennies dropping.
Wait, that got me some back in the day? Or you were giving that to dudes? Like, here you go. It's a thought box, baby. Pull them drawers down. How you deny yourself with the past like that?
Hey, man, people grow. Right? I got daughters. I think God knew exactly what he was doing, giving me daughters.
Right.
I hope they never see this feed.
No, they will. I'll just send it to them.
Like, hey, how'd you get my daughter's number? I DM'd them. How'd you get them?
Chad, I love you guys. Chad, you got to get some. I know. I'm up from about
How long has Anna Zizette been in here?
She been in there, man. She be sneaking in and out, bro. She used to be all over the place, and then she be sneaking in and out.
You know how I get confused a lot? Because I never clicked on the actual pictures. Is Anna Zizette, Spicy Original, and Candace. I get them mixed up a lot.
Go just look at their
Even
names.
though their names is completely different. I'm just like, I'm always just picturing them the same person.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
I know, man, because you talk to them every day. You're better than me.
I do. And I'm missing them to go live on mine to be live with you guys here on Dion.
But who actually video went live with them, though? Ooh. if you were really a fan, who actually went live with them? I said, let's go to a Dropbox. I mean, not Dropbox. Let's go to a IG and talk it over. Let's talk to each other. I talked to all of them, yo.
I was interested in the prostitute experience that I got with my girl from early. You can still do the prostitute stuff, Super. That doesn't stop that, bro. You know, I'm just giving you options. I'm not saying cheat on her. I don't think it's cheating if you're paying for it either. It's very different. That's a transaction, yo. There you go. And it's probably a tax write-off. Hey, you have 12 lines of pussy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I bought those as gifts for other people.
You gotta say that out loud. If you don't pay for prostitution, is that shoplifting?
Well, that would be rape in that case, no? Which is definitely stealing.
No, you pay on the back end, and then y'all both are like, "Ooh, that was incredible." Yo, me and Chaz has this thing that anytime anything gets uncomfortable, we always reach for this fake gun. It'd be like, so I thought you said you was going to work out 6 days a week.
Whoa, I thought we agreed to...
Because there's nothing like being completely cornered. You're like, it's nothing like being loud and wrong, then you realize like I have no other.
How am I gonna get out of here?
But in movies, they just like this. They like this. You see the eyes like this, like you see what I see. You know what I got.
What is it for something? My girl's way too good to me. Man, my wife is great. Prostitutes daily. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Forget all that. Fair exchange is no robbery. And Great Plains is a super good call. Don't tell me like that. Sound like Hannah. That's trash. Even swamp, no swindle. What old Florida saying, Louisiana saying is that? Not the fake gun. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me explain to y'all. Because Chaz has nothing. He cannot relate to this.
Okay.
Let me explain to y'all the mindset of a cheating man.
Okay. Yeah, I can't relate. Yeah.
Because I've done it a lot.
Okay.
Right. We understand that we have a salad at home. We have a very healthy salad with a side order of green beans and corn and all the delicious vegetables.
Okay.
We know it's healthy for us. It's better for us. Mm-hmm. Every now and then, you get offered a Snickers. You're like, I'm on a strict diet. I have a salad at home. Can't do this, sweetheart. You call your wife home. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? What'd you make it today? Cobb salad? My favorite. Make sure you hold the eggs.
It was not really a Cobb
salad. The very next day. Uh-huh. You still want the Snickers? Sweetheart, I can't do this. Got a salad at home. Hey, sweetheart, what you making today? Oh, you making a chef salad? You gonna switch it up for your boy? You get freaky egg with that blue cheese? All right. You want this king size Snickers, baby? I got a salad at home. See, huh? Hello, what you got, baby? Tacos. Oh, taco salad. What? Vegan? All right, I guess I'll do that with that salad. I got these fun size. It's just real quick. Just pop it in your mouth. You go, okay, just pop it in my mouth. Okay, all right. So I'm eating the salad. He's like, hey, sweetheart, you see any different about me? No. How's your salad? It's good. I didn't get caught. That goddamn bite-sized Snicker was phenomenal. I'm still eating the salad, though. 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by. You thinking about that damn Snicker. You got a taste of it. All it takes is, hey, sweetheart, what you got? Oh, I got nothing today. I've been busy. You ain't got no goddamn salad? Huh? These goddamn bitches be hitting with these goddamn Snickers. I want the goddamn Snickers. What are you talking about, baby? Nothing. I'm struggling. Hey, sweetheart, had a long day. How's the Snickers? Can I just lick the top of the Snickers?
This is why. This is why when any woman talks about not being nasty or a hoe, you have to be a porn star for your guy. Because there's somebody out there who will. Mm-hmm. You gotta be the nastiest, most disgusting, like, hey, get over here so I can blah 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 blah. Yep. I want to hear a girl just be like, come home so I can and you're like, you know, like you have to have someone who's always just ready to be gross. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then when you don't, somebody will.
Yeah. You know? And then and we know we can't survive off the Snickers. Right. We know we can't survive off of it. But it's just like, I just want a taste of it.
But you also can't survive off salad alone.
Yes, you can.
You could.
You 100% could.
You don't want to, but you can't. You could, but you're never going to.
You want your wife to be like, hey, I got a Snickers. You be like, you got what?
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
Right. They never do. They never do.
Now, we cheat because we have short memory.
Women? Like guys.
I have a colorful past as well, Dion. Those experiences make you the man you are now. The word colorful sounds sexy as hell. Because that was a nice little like.
I have a colorful past. But you do.
I pictured the word colorful was in parentheses and it was like, the legs was like, colorful past.
Oh, look, Shell said, I'm a man.
What? Shell's a man?
It looks like the picture looks like a woman there.
Shells is a man this whole time.
I've had some nasty thoughts about you, Shells.
Shells is a man. Yo, I am oh, that's not cool.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. I mean, if that's the comparison, I guess I got a Willy Wonka factory here.
Okay.
Oh, you mean your wife is a Willy Wonka factory? I was cheating. I was a cheating woman. Men don't cheat now the way they cheated back in the day. What? I said it wrong?
No, it's just her statement.
Oh.
Today they take you to the White House. I'm done with it.
Oh boy.
She said I was a cheating woman back in the day. The game has changed.
I want men to cheat on me the right way.
Keep eating those Snickers, you'll get diabetes.
Of course. That's why you don't eat it. That's why you keep those Snickers as a side piece.
Explain those cavities. Agreed, Chaz. You got to be willing to spit and choke on it. There you go.
Oh boy.
Okay. The filth is out.
I thought Shannon said that.
Shannon on here. I
thought Shannon was like, yeah, nigga. I was like, God damn, Shannon, you got horny as hell. Yeah, nigga. I'm talking about spit and choke on it. You okay? Yes, nigga. That was Shells. Looks like a man in the profile pic to me. Look, we're not that close, man.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I don't click on it, so I can't see.
We are at least 2 feet away.
Yeah, and then like I had to click on it to see the picture. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah,
I can't see it. We just see hair. Mm-hmm. And I got no glasses on. I just see hair.
I'm sorry, guys.
What's up, listed fits?
Oh.
So the filth has begun. You probably missed a gang of filth. Just begun.
Man, you missed a lot of filth.
You missed a lot of filth.
You're gonna
have to wait till next week to hear all this filth.
Yeah.
You guys lagging.
Really?
I don't know. But that was a great combo today.
It was good, man.
You got great stories, bro.
Hey, I live a crazy wild
I gotta go
life.
This is why I gotta start doing drugs now.
No, you don't.
I got no good. I'm just like, oh, man, I got nothing good.
This thing say I look like Morris Chestnut. Anytime you go to a tag like that.
Hey, man. When I met Morris Chestnut, I got it. I said, oh, this nigga's handsome.
He's handsome.
Handsome as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Had a great smile. He was like, hey, hi. How you guys doing? Don't fucking touch me.
You think you'd be the same person if you became a sex symbol?
Far as what?
I mean, as in like women are throwing themselves at you. Like you're the template, the Denzels, the Brad Pitts, the Ryan Goslings, and Ryan Reynolds. And do you be like, these bitches be, or would you be like, I'm going to entertain a little bit. And I'm going, because a lot of times they hide their family online to let give women hope that you could possibly.
You gotta
date
sell
me.
the fantasy. Yeah, well, if I had to sell a fantasy and I was making money off it, of course, I'd be like, hey, yo, don't text me. I'm just selling the fantasy. Would I be the same? I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope I still be the same goofy. You don't see a lot of the silly dudes be sex symbols, right? It's not a huge, lot of comedians who are like, oh my God, he's funny and handsome. You don't get a lot of those.
No homo. Who you think is the sexiest man in comedy? An attractive man in comedy is like, he's actually funny and he's attractive.
I've seen women post Marlon Wayans a lot.
Okay.
So I don't know if Marlon or Sean maybe, but this is also years ago.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of women really like younger Marlons being handsome.
What do you say about Preacher?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever.
No? What?
I'm trying to think of Preacher's face. Preacher got a good face. I know he's in shape.
I know he has a great smile.
I know he's in great shape.
Yeah.
But cause you know it's one of those things when like you see a girl and you be like, man, she ain't that cute with that body.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, or vice versa. You be like, man, she got no body, but she's so adorable. She's
Right.
mad cute. So
Like, I don't even want to say that. I didn't even want to go the female route because they don't like to be talked about that at all. Even though there's a lot of attractive comedian counterparts, they're like, I don't want to be associated with that.
which is fine.
But males.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who do you think? I'm trying to think who else is out there. Who else is that?
How would you? Okay, so
I like
Dion Hughley.
Hughley. Okay. I like age, not young. Okay. You love Bill Cosby.
Tony is fine. Okay. She didn't say the last name. It's like, y'all know who I'm talking about. People like DC.
People love DC.
Yeah.
And Craig. They both got a lot of love. Keon Adams Apple gets a lot of attention.
You know what? Your whole podcast is considered an attraction.
What really sucks is I'm the ugly one.
I didn't want to say it, but no one has said, where's Chaz fine ass at?
Yeah. I've been called handsome on there.
Yeah? Okay, well, then you did.
But I fail in comparison to the others. You know? They be like, oh, Tony Chaz,
hey, for my man right here. For my man, y'all.
And Chaz.
If y'all are in
he has a good smile.
If y'all are in Keon's Patreon, give my man Chaz some love. Talk about how attractive Chaz is. To make the other ones jealous, man.
There's one chick went out of her way to go, Chaz is handsome, whatever, but such and such.
Not the butt.
I see even either whatever.
Yeah.
You can say Chaz is handsome.
See, look at the bald head with the young dips.
Man, whatever. Everybody's trying now.
Yeah.
I don't fall for that.
They're trying.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know when it's organic and it's real.
Hit him and slide in his DM so he can screenshot that and have it for content.
I feel like the only difference is the weight on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be like,
it's a big difference.
If I took all this weight off.
Yeah.
And got some sleep and my eyes are big again like they used to be. Like I look at people like this.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Weight changes age.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Hold on, this nigga peeing with the door open?
She said she's still talking about Tony still. Thanks, Shells.
Yeah. Well, I think we coming up on an hour and 15.
Yeah, my self-esteem just lowered, so I'm about done. You know, and height. Of course.
You are describing me, Shanna.
Good night, folks. Hans is that ready to get out?
Yeah, all right. Well, you try to get out before we are. All right. Well, that wraps up the Young Podcast. That's a lot of shade right there. Thank you guys for rocking with us, man. You guys have spearheaded and drove this podcast to some great numbers. We appreciate you guys for literally talking to us, man. It's very admirable for rocking with us. Love y'all to death. If you're watching us live, thank y'all. If y'all are watching us on YouTube, Facebook, please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and let's keep the conversation going, man.
Let's do it. Appreciate you for watching. Well, live is at 5-ish. I do Monday through Friday, except for today because I'm here, and latest at 8-ish. I don't like when you say late-ish around 8ish. It's got to be
You don't like
late-ish
that?
at 8ish.
Because it's never around. It's never on 8 o'clock. It's never.
That's why it's the ish. That's what the ish means.
No.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep. All right, yo.